Warning: this file in particular contains references to incest, domestic abuse, and the attempted poisoning of a young child. Though this may be all fictional and not canon to the show itself, this may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello there, One Fish Mob here. Now first, I would like to tell you that there is a creepypasta called Chucky's Mom. The pasta is about an accidentally aired spin-off episode of the Rugrats that was intended to be for adults. Why do I bring this up? Well, this lost piece of media may have actually helped inspire the story. How, you may ask? Well, let's get started. A storyboard jam is a storyboard that is started, passed around, and added to by different members of the production crew of a cartoon, often resulting in rather lewd or offensive depictions. Production crews are said to have often used storyboard jams to relieve anger and tension while working on a project. One such storyboard jam titled Incredible began life around 1998 within the Klasky production crew of Rugrats, according to a now deleted LiveJournal account posted by one of the directors/animators of Rugrats, Steve Russell. Russell has recounted that the first page of the storyboard consisted of Angelica being a bitch to Tommy, so Tommy gets her a drink in the kitchen and puts dog food and Drano in it, then toddles back to Angelica. After being handed the comic, Russell initially pushed it away in disgust, before eventually making some additions of his own. The first page added to by Russell, the third page overall and the only one that he was able to recover and post online, depicts, after Tommy returns to Angelica with the poisoned drink, Stu arriving home before angrily abusing everyone and making sexual remarks to Angelica, while Tommy twitches uncontrollably. Allegedly, some of the other artists were displeased with Russell's additions to the plot, though regardless of their disapproval, he continued the storyboard. Beginning the next page was a close-up of Stu's crotch on model, and then a cutaway showing his entire pelvis is, in fact, two tight and well-rounded testicles with a tiny cock dangling from above. Lightning was bouncing around and words appeared saying balls of thunder or something to that effect. In total, Russell ended up adding roughly 12 frames to the storyboard, whereas most of the other artists had previously contributed just 3 to 4 frames each. After this point, the comic was given to other artists to add to, and this later resulted in images of Angelica's hand stroking Stu's testicles, followed by a barrage of incest sex scenes. Russell has noted, "I was disgusted even when I saw what had become of the comic." While someone was taking the storyboard to show the production crew of The Wild Thornberrys, an executive producer saw it, was disturbed, and confiscated the jam, and thus it ended. It is unknown if the missing pages were destroyed or simply locked away, but either way, it's unlikely we will ever see any more pages of this infamous comic. And that's the file for today. You could easily see how this could have inspired the creepypasta. But anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.